What's up, YouTube land? We're back, and this time we're gonna play as Rain for a little. So we gotta kill like 5,000 security guards. We are at this party, and we have a lot of Uzis because that's the way to go. So earlier today when I was practicing this, I used pistol for a lot of it, but then realized that every enemy you kill drops Uzi ammo, and unless you really mess up, you do not. Just look how beautiful this is, by the way.
Yeah, this game looks so awesome. I would say the only thing that's kind of...
You don't run out, is what I was going to finish with.
Just because we record in, like, 4x3 for YouTube, this game is, like... It's, like, 16x9 on a CRT, so, like, the recording is just, like, this, like, box of, like, black bars above and below it, but... Because you see, like, visual elements, like, when you know, like, the, indicators in your health bar, and, like, when you're changing, inventory, there's stuff on the bottom. So it fills up, but a lot of the times it's just, like, big black bars everywhere. But regardless, this game is awesome.
Oh, somebody else. Somebody else. I'm running. That's okay, because I'm about to pick up 40 billion bullets. Oh my god. So luckily, I will say, I don't know if you reset the amount of bullets and stuff you get after a major part and switching to a new disc, but we played the first part pretty well, so luckily we get to actually have fun this time and be able to use double Uzis and such things. Sorry, this part always confuses me a little bit as to exactly which one to go to. In fact, you know what? It is this one.
More time just to look at these F&B backgrounds.
I know.
It's always
I know. There's going to be a couple we see later that are just so awesome looking and have just so much going on.
What I never realized is how late these games came out. Fear Effect 1 came out 2000, and this game came out in 2001. So, like, 2001, the PS2 was already out for, like, a solid year, and, like, the GameCube and Xbox were coming out that year, too. So... I didn't realize they were so late. Like, if I had to guess, like, Fear Effect 1 would be, like, a 98 game. Like, not the case.
Yeah, I still think we'll be fine on bullets. The funny thing about, and I've always thought this about video game systems, is at the time when people start getting the itch for a new system, and you start hearing, oh, you know, think back in the PS1 era, PS2 is going to come out, it's going to be this amazing thing, whatever. And the funny thing is, the games that are coming out at that moment for the PS1 oftentimes look just as good, if not better, than PS2 games, because developers have not figured out how to utilize the PS2 yet, whereas they're using the PS1 to its absolute max.
You have the duality of the PS1 is getting its best games of its library, just at the point when people don't care about the PS1 anymore, because, like, developers know what's going on. And then when the PS2 is, like, red hot and people care about it, like, all the worst games are coming out. Like, the year 2000, like, I know people love the PS2 because the holiday 2001 lineup of, like, Final Fantasy X, Silent Hill 2, Devil May Cry, MGS2, like, I mean, so many amazing games on holiday 2001. But, like, the PS2 came out, like, what was it, summer of 2000 in America? Maybe holidays. But, like, for the first year, there was, like, almost nothing. It's, like, the best game on launch day was, like, Time Splitters 1, which, I mean, everyone loves Time Splitters 2, but Time Splitters 1 was, like, a multiplayer-only kind of, like, it's good.
Like, yeah, it's fun.
But there was, like, nothing really that compelling for, like, an entire year on the PS2. Like, from Squaresoft, you had...
SSX.
Yeah, you had SSX1.
Evergrace, or... No, not Evergrace. Actually, maybe Evergrace.
You have the Bouncer made by Squaresoft, which was, like, this really awkward, just generic kind of, just beat-em-up sort of game.
Yeah, nothing special about that.
Where the only thing, like, that's notable is just the Nomura designs.
Hello? Get the... Okay, there we go. I didn't see this earlier, because for the longest time, when I was playing earlier today, so, you have to turn on... Every time you turn off the, PS1... You have to return on subtitles and return on the save markers because this game is mean. And for the longest time, I could not figure out. I was like, man, there is just so little save points in here. Because again, without turning that on, it is just really difficult.
I just don't understand why the save marker, being able to turn it off and that's default is even a thing.
It's default that it's off.
I can understand no subtitles because game developers are obsessed with that for some reason.
Of all the statues, Jin has to pick the guard magnet. If only Hana were here. She'd probably shoot the banner and do some fancy acrobatic and swing across. Darn it, but those guards.
So if you shot this... Did I just save? Yeah, whatever. If you shot this, the guards would notice you and shoot you and you'd die. So we need to figure out a way to get to those guards.
I love how Rain just killed like 15 men, but then she says, darn it. Cutscene.
Well, not only that,
like
but...
she's like green, but she still has like probably like 100 people death count to her name.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
And so we just have to go through this maze and find the freaking... This is always such a difficult part.
I also can't believe that this game came out only 1 year after Fear Effect 1. It seems like so much effort.
So much effort for such a quick turnaround. So I need to find another spot where I need to step on it, and of course now, when I just did it earlier today, now I'm like not finding it. You have to really, because of the fixed camera, you have to really, really, like... Oh, this is... Hi. I'm probably heading in the right direction now. If you hold R2, you walk slowly, which is nice, and it also makes it much more difficult. Oh, here we go. It makes it much more difficult for the enemies to hit you, so it's double bonus.
Hana, what's up? Problem. I found the package, but it's on this island surrounded by guards.
Take them out.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Take them out.
If you remember, Hana is at the party right now. So we have the sniper scope. Which, by the way, I looked this up earlier. I don't know if where the information came from, but Matrix.
Oh. What?
You can tell she's still kind of green.
I mean, she did almost literally die.
I feel like Hana would just be like, eh. But apparently Hana and Rain are both 22 in this game. They're both 5'10", and for some god-forsaken reason, I don't even know how it's possible, Hana's like 120 pounds, which I guess seems realistic. Although 5'10", that's like crazy.
That's pretty skinny.
And Rain is like 106 pounds or something, which I'm like, dude, no.
Her proportions, there's no way.
Yeah. Deke, the Australian guy, is 6 foot. So if I did this before, I would have got shot and killed. Which, by the way, I just killed like 100 guards. But, I just killed 100 guards, but then she had to take out like 2, and it was like, oh no. Not these guards.
Hana, you there?
Yes, what's your
I
status?
forgot my
should
phone
kick
upstairs,
Jim's
which has some
butt.
stuff on it. I will be right back, folks.
Everything, but I finally got his package. Now I just gotta find the basement.
Good. I just got to the atrium. Once I get the Heron prints, I'll contact you.
Good luck. And stay away from those guards.
I got it.
Oh, cool. That was only a couple seconds.
Oh yeah, this is the metal detector part.
Yes, it is. This is probably one of the parts that people remember the most. The reason I had to grab my phone is there are some really, really complicated puzzles coming up for Rain in a little bit. So these guys walking around have their metal detectors. In fact, let's see what happens. I just see it.
Weapons are not allowed on the premises.
Oh yeah, and there's custom game over banners every single stage.
Yes.
That's another really cool, I think that's also in Fear Effect 1.
Yes. The same thing would happen, by the way, if you pulled out your weapon. I'm surprised. I thought that she would just, like, get killed. Because, I mean, this game, you know? It's pretty hardcore. So, this part sometimes, it's so big that it's hard to tell where you're supposed to go or what you're supposed to do. especially with the camera angle changes. But man, this game looks just so good. So first thing we want to do... You also have to get right up in their business.
Hey, beautiful. Haven't I seen you
Wanna
somewhere
talk to this guy?
before?
Yes. That's why I never go there anymore.
Ouch. Can I at least buy you a drink?
It's an open bar, you moron.
The name's Tom.
Big Tom.
I'm your man. I can get you anything you need.
I need you to crawl back to your geeky little friend there and leave me alone.
Love your dress. It looked great crumpled up at the end of my bed. No? Well,
So I was playing this earlier and I was having a really difficult time, like, figuring out what to do. Because this part is unfortunately a little bit, like... Just look at how, like, you never have to go here. And just look at how specifically nice looking this is. But this part is a little bit, like, you have to just do random stuff.
I'll take that drink now, Big Tom.
So you leave for, like, a second, come back and talk to him again, and you get a
Call me
drink.
Love slave, if you can tell me where I can find Dr. Lou.
What do you want with the loser?
The man discovered the
Loser.
retro helix that causes end syndrome. He deserves at least a handshake.
Whatever. Look, you're out of luck. He's hanging in the VIP area. You can't even look into there without a gold bracelet.
A gold bracelet.
Forget it, gorgeous.
If you remember from last
Why don't
time,
we go
Jin
somewhere private?
gave us a
You
silver
can be
bracelet, but it's
my
not good
VIP
enough.
All night long.
God, do you
Jen
ever
is
stop?
annoying.
And here's a clue for you, buddy. My eyes are up here.
Big
She
Tom.
likes me.
That's me.
And that's all we see of Big Tom. Potentially for the whole game. I'm not sure.
No!
It's literally all over. So if you go over here, and this is the VIP, and you're like, I'm gonna use this VIP
Sorry,
bracelet.
this VIPs only.
It's not good enough. Silver, I guess, gets you into the party, and then gold gets you into there. This is the part I was talking about. This is my favorite song of all time. So, that 3-second loop of a song.
I can't help but sense your melancholy.
And here's
amongst
another
this
random thing that happens. You just walk around at the top here until he
Good
talks to you.
heavens, no. My name is Chao Ku Chu, but my friends call me Xiao Chu.
Nice to meet you, Xiao Chu. My name is Hana Tsubachel.
So, may I ask what is troubling you with this cheerful gathering?
Well, Xiao Chu,
It-
I'm looking for Dr.
I
Lou.
always wonder if
He's
Hannah
in the
is like
VIP area, and I can't get in to see him.
You wish to see Gen
Chinese?
1?
Do you
because
know
this
Dr.
game
Lou?
takes
Gen 1 and I
place
go back a long way.
in
Please take this.
China,
I would
or at least
consider
Fear
it a
Effect
great
1
favor
does.
Yeah,
to
I mean, all these
represent
things are
him,
Chinese,
wishing
so
yeah.
him a merry and prosperous new year. But I would like to ask you a personal question. What year were you born?
I was born June 18th, 2028. Why?
Very certain year we learned of the plague. Interesting. Here,
What's this?
it's a good luck charm. May the merry chimes of good fortune ring throughout your affluent life.
Thank you. That sounds like goodbye. Won't I see you later?
If heaven smiles upon me, I'm confident that fate shall make us cross paths once
You're
again.
about to see a character, Trev, that's going to make you... Everything's going to
Shame
come
on you,
flashing back.
Xiao Chu. You are making things
I
well
saw this
too
character and I
easy
was
for
like,
him.
oh my
Only try and
god,
see
there's
when
so
he
much
finds
to
out.
this game.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Miss Shinku. I cannot help myself. She makes me feel young, vibrant, and
Human,
yes.
I can see that.
So luckily this guy gave, or this demon, whatever, gave us the gold bracelet. Where am I? Okay. Sometimes with these scene transitions, I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna literally lose.
Yeah, that's clearly the worst thing about fixed camera angle games like
Enjoy the
this.
party.
He's down here.
Oh.
So we want to use the filled glass.
For the last time, it's premature for us to release the findings.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, Dr. Liu.
No, no, miss. You've done me a favor. How may I help you?
My name is Hana. I'm a friend of Xiao Chu. Xiao Chu couldn't attend, and he sent me in his place. A toast, Dr. Liu. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a fantastic, prosperous New Year.
Yeah.
And this is a special gift from me.
Oh. Because if you remember, she had to get a DNA sample
Well.
and a fingerprint.
That even beats my last shareholders meeting. I'll remember to thank Xiao Chu for sending such an excellent proxy.
Oh, believe me, Dr. Liu, the pleasure was all mine.
Alright, let's get out of here without... I like how Arnold Schwarzenegger just slowly turned there.
I definitely like the premise of like you doing like these covert operations as like you know, like
Come
a
in,
femme
Ray.
fatale
I'm here,
sort of
Hannah.
thing.
Oh,
It's obviously
yeah.
very
Is it
based
Ray?
off of like Charlie's
So what's your
Angels, but
stance?
I always
Stop
really
trying to
like
get to
those
the
sort of
basement,
stories.
But the rest should be simple.
I agree.
We'll
Absolutely.
move on. We're running out of time. Over and out.
Okay. So now...
Because if you're a guy doing that exact thing, it'd be so much different, but a little bit more generic.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. It would be more like a James Bond kind of thing, which is like, I don't know. I agree. It's not as cool. So now we pull this up. There's a little bit of backtracking here. Nothing crazy.
Wait, you went down on that banner and then just went immediately up?
Yep, because I got the package. So now I have to go back to where I came. If you remember, I pulled a valve, or turned a valve, that allowed me, water stopped flowing somewhere. Is this the one? No. I like how this is literally a maze. I guess it's like, canonically it's a garden maze or something. Because that's fun.
It's rich people dabbing on everyone
Normies.
just for, you know, they just have their rooftop maze thing because they can.
Oh, cool. I thought that would take a lot longer. Good. Alright, so, I don't know if I did this before, but if you get really close to an enemy, you kill them in one shot. You can also knife them. It's been a long time since I saved, so I didn't want to mess with it. Hello? Get. I think my only general complaint about this game is that picking up items sometimes can be quite a thing.
Yeah, when there's screen transitions, it doesn't happen sometimes exactly like you weren't at the edge of the screen and it's still like transitioned like really quickly, so it can be a little disorienting.
Like for instance, I have no idea where these bullets are.
I have no idea either.
I'm not really caring, but if I was desperate for bullets, I would have no idea where that is. All right, I think next up is oh shit. Okay, good. I completely forgot about that, and that actually
You got shot like one time.
that actually went really well. Well, after last time, I remembered that you can do the ducking down thing, which is incredibly helpful. So good. I forgot about that. That was a room the first time that it surprised me just as much. All right, maintenance. Let's go ahead and save because
Why is that off by default? It's so weird.
it's so weird. I guess it's just more immersive.
Yeah.
But I don't like it, especially considering this game is all about the save points.
Yeah, this game is like you die in 2 seconds, and enemies die in 2 seconds.
So knowing that an enemy's coming or knowing what's up is like such a huge thing.
Nope.